Hey, which book exactly are you looking for? I don't see it. Ooh.
Did I transmigrate into a poor scholar?
I'm lost, and would like to stay here for the night with the young mastermind.
Not at all. Not at all. Please, have a seat.
Miss.
Take off your clothes and warm yourself by the fire.
Young master, I'm still cold.
Then I'll go gather some firewood.
It's late and cold. This humble girl only hopes for a true-hearted man to comfort one another.
What a blessing to feast my eyes like this. I was single for 30 years in my last life today. At last the dragon meets water. I'll make the Yangtze surgeon roll.
This humble woman is of willow-like frailty. How could I dare share your bed? I only beg the young master's favor.
A nine-tailed celestial fox excels at seduction.
She drains a man's young essence to cultivate, and once she succeeds, she kills him.
I knew it. Why would a good thing like this come my way? A ruined temple at midnight, a poor scholar, and a she-fox to top it off. Did I just stumble into a Liao Chai tale? Miss, don't debase yourself like this. Hurry and put your clothes back on.
Young master, why did you stop? My chest aches terribly. Such a fine hour, such a lovely scene, such a flower-like beauty.
Young master, don't dawdle. I'm but a poor scholar. With only the breeze in my sleeves, how could I dare wrong a fair lady? Our meeting is fate. Why don't we talk by candlelight and have a good chat about life? Crap, I just transmigrated, and my little life's already in danger. What do I do?
You refuse the toast and choose the penalty! I'll kill you!
Fox spirits cultivate the path of ruthlessness. Before their art is perfected, their weakness is feeling emotion.
Darling, you're so innocent and adorable, breathtakingly beautiful. Why demean your own body like this? The night gave me black eyes, yet I use them to search for you. Whenever I see you, demean yourself like this, my heart breaks.
In human eyes, our Fox clan are monsters, outsiders. How could you ever truly care for me?
The whole world is rife with oppression of those who are different. If you look down on yourselves, when will your tribe ever stand tall? So what if you're a fox? Demon, in my heart. Fox demons and humans are no different. You're even better than some black-hearted humans.
Do you really think so?
Every word I said is true. So many scoundrels squander their fortunes. Not even worthy of your tales. In my heart, you are pure and kind, like a goddess.
My grandmother once told me that many humans and fox demons truly love one another. Stories of lifelong devotion. I never imagined there truly were such righteous people among humans. On my first time down the mountain I met one. Could this really be a match made in heaven? You are an upright gentleman. I was ignorant.
Thank the heavens. The little fox finally woke up. Once it's light, I need to make a run for it. Otherwise, next time, I'm afraid I won't be this lucky.
But my grandmother said, mortal men are full of sweet talk. How can I trust that you're not deceiving me? If you truly care for me, then I'll give you a chance.
What kind of chance?
3 days from now, we'll marry in this ruined temple. If you keep your word and wait for me here, I'll believe you.
Married! Get married! What?
You don't want to. I knew you were just spouting lies. There isn't a single good man!
Miss, you've misunderstood. I am but a poor scholar, with nothing to my name. I truly don't deserve you. I'm afraid you'll be wronged if you come with me. I don't mind suffering alone. I'm afraid you'd suffer alongside me. I don't mind if it is just me.
Since you have no objections, then let's wed here in 3 days.
To marry a beauty like you. Truly a blessing for 3 lifetimes.
It is dawn. I should head back. I'll come for you again in 3 days.
Okay. I'll wait for you. Ah, finally, he is gone. I don't have much time left. This world is crawling with demons and spirits. I have to find a way to get back.
Fulfill the original host's last wish, take first place in the Imperial exams. And I can return.
No way. They expect a hopeless test taker like me to take first place. Are you kidding me? You. Ew. Ha!
Husband, didn't you say you'd wait for me? Trying to run off.
No.
No! Then why are you running?
Marrying the saintess of the Fox clan. How could it be done carelessly? I'm planning to go home and prepare the wedding attire and arrangements.
All right, I know where you live. Go ahead and prepare the wedding. In 3 days. We'll marry in grand style.
This little fox isn't easy to fool at all. I'd better head home first.
Uncle.
Curvy hips, narrow waistband. The romantic encounters just keep coming.
Uncle went to the capital for the Imperial exam, and there hasn't been word for days. Sister-in-law even thought something had happened to you. Are you okay?
I'm fine. I'm fine, as you can see.
Why did you come back all of a sudden? Are you short on travel money? Uncle, this is the Ning family's old residence in Qingshan town. It was rented out 3 years ago, when you went to the capital for the exam. By the way, collect the rent while you're at it. That should cover your travel expenses.
Thank you, sister-in-law, for looking after me all these years. You've worked hard, sister-in-law.
On his deathbed, your brother asked me to take good care of you. It is simply my duty.
Sister-in-law, why are you looking at me like that?
Uncle, there is good news.
What? Good news?
You're not young anymore. A matchmaker is coming today to arrange a marriage for you. If you get married, I can fulfill my promise to your brother. The matchmaker will come tonight. Stay home and wait. I'll go buy some wine and meat.
Which family's matchmaker comes to talk marriage in the middle of the night?
Uncle, the matchmaker is here. No, Uncle, this is Linda May, renowned for miles around.
Greetings, Lindame.
And Miss Lin, please, have a seat. I'll go prepare some wine and dishes, and we can take our time to talk.
You're a fox spirit!
Scholar! I hear you're planning to take our young mistress as your wife.
Young mistress, this fox is a subordinate of that fox demon. To be frank, last night I first met the Fox Clan's young mistress. I fell in love at first sight. Her face is unforgettable. In this life I'll marry no one but her.
Bold Tom, you're a mere mortal. How could you marry our young mistress? If you're willing to turn back now and abandon the betrothal, I'll spare your life. Otherwise, I'll kill your whole family right now!
This must be a fox spirit, sent to test me. I said, I beg for mercy now. I'm afraid I will die faster.
The 5th Patriarch set up 3 tests, the first of which was the test.
As a man, though I'm no man of great talents, my word is worth its weight in gold. Even if you kill me now, I won't waver in my intent.
Fine. Then I'll kill you first.
I have one more request.
What?
Changed your mind.
My sister-in-law has nothing to do with this. Please, let her go.
At death's door, and you still worry about others.
Sister-in-law, Zhang has shown me great kindness. I have no way to repay her. I mustn't drag her down any further.
Consider yourself lucky. Well now, not small at all. Spend the next few days conserving your strength and honing your skills. If you don't serve the young master properly, I'll make sure you pay dearly.
Got it.
Even a little fox nearly killed me.
If that fox demon's the Fox Clan Lord, wouldn't she be even more terrifying?
Peaches, 2 dates.
Doesn't hurt. Marrying a fox demon is even scarier. Seems safer to focus on becoming the #1 scholar and getting back to the 21st century.
Uncle, are you in there? Uncle, why are you so late? Uncle, why are you so late?
Sister-in-law, this is...
Won't you invite me in?
Sister-in-law, please come in.
Uncle.
So forward.
Could it be she'd already been having an affair with the original owner?
When your brother left back then, you were just a child. Now you're of age to take a wife.
Thank you, sister-in-law, for looking after me all these years.
Your kindness, I keep it in my heart always.
Is it only kindness between us?
I've kept an empty room by myself for years.
All these years, how lonely it's been. If you marry, I'll be even more alone.
Huh, sister-in-law, what are you trying to say?
You've never understood the matters between men and women. In future, a new bride must face hardship when she enters the household. Why not let your sister-in-law teach you?
So it seems the original host and his sister-in-law never had relations. Then why is sister-in-law acting so strange tonight?
Uncle really has grown up. It has gotten bigger.
The second trial, The Temptation of Beauty.
That was close. I almost fell for it. My sister-in-law must be under a secret spell cast by a fox demon.
Uncle, just take your sister-in-law. Just take your sister-in-law.
Sister-in-law, listen to me.
What are you afraid of? It is just the two of us here. No one will ever know. Let your sister-in-law show you a good time.
The fox demon might be right outside.
I'll be blunt. I'm afraid this will ruin things.
Sister-in-law, don't be like this.
Your late brother used to say, I was exceptionally gifted. Plenty of young girls weren't half as interesting as me.
No, sister-in-law, listen to me. Sister-in-law, you're under a secret spell. If this goes on, it'll end badly.
Sorry, sister-in-law. I can only knock you out.
My innocence was almost lost. Tomorrow,
I should take her to see the physician.
To remain unmoved before such beauty men like that are indeed rare.
Naturally, I don't misjudge men.
Don't be anxious, young master. Men all have weaknesses.
I don't believe he can pass the final trial. Are you... I'm Wang Yuanwai's daughter, Xiao Li.
What brings Miss Xiao Li here so late at night?
I've heard young Master Ning possesses both talent and virtue, truly the makings of a top scholar. Forgive my boldness. Please accept 100 taels of gold. I wish you success.
If I could take this gold back to modern times, I'm going to make a fortune.
The third trial is wealth.
I won't take reward. I haven't earned. Miss, I appreciate your kindness.
Do you still not understand how I feel? When you someday become the #1 scholar, come back and marry me. That will be your way of repaying my feelings.
Your grace is like a willow. Your countenance is like the bright moon. For me, Ningxia, to have met you is the luck of 3 lifetimes.
So you agree?
Miss, I'm afraid you've misunderstood.
I already have a Fishangti. We're to be wed tomorrow.
That is simple. Just go and break off that engagement.
As dazzling as those looks are, it is plainly the glamour of a fox spirit.
Huh. Breaking off the betrothal. I, Ning Chen, am no faithless, fickle man. This marriage cannot be dissolved.
The road to the exam is long and fraught. You may not even reach the capital, and hit a dead end halfway.
If I hit a dead end, I'll beg my way along. I'll reach the capital one way or another.
Don't you love money?
Huh. Who in this world doesn't love money? But a gentleman loves wealth and takes it the right way. If I broke my betrothal out of greed, even if I became the #1 scholar, my virtue wouldn't match the rank.
As the daughter of a wealthy gentleman, I came to you of my own accord and privately vowed to spend my life with you. Yet you're so indifferent. Do you love her that much?
My love for her is witnessed by heaven and earth. With the sun and moon as proof, this life, I will never waver.
Miss, please, go back.
Young Master Ning's deep devotion is truly admirable. Xiao Li won't intrude any longer. You get what you wish for, young master.
Ah, at last, she is gone. My little life is safe for now.
No mortal has ever passed the Fox Clan's 3 trials. My dear, I knew I hadn't misjudged you. You are the man fate chose for me.
What trials?
Please don't blame me. My dear, humans and demons have been at odds since ancient times. I had no choice but to take this desperate measure.
Do you believe my heart is true?
I do. I believe you.
My lady.
To wed tomorrow is far too rushed. I can't bear for you to lower yourself to marry me. Let me win my title in the exam someday. Shall we marry then?
No, I'm not aggrieved. We must wed tomorrow. Eat it. I'm afraid something might change.
Changes.
I can vaguely feel it. A dangerous aura. It is drawing closer and closer.
Bro, am I really about to marry a fox demon?
So, be it.
She trusts me completely now. Once we're married, I'll use the excuse of rushing off to sit the exams and make my escape.
First, bow to heaven and earth. Second, bow to the parents. Husband and wife bow to each other. I mustn't fail. Grandmother.
Grandmother. Grandmother.
Grandmother, what brings you here?
If I hadn't come, You'd be turning the world upside down. You're actually marrying a mortal here. Do you have any respect for your grandmother at all?
Grandmother, please, let me explain. Yoshin is a good man.
Do you know what your station is? As the Fox Clan Saintess, you bear a heavy duty. You are the hope of the entire Fox Clan. How can you sink into worldly love?
Grandmother arrived at just the right time.
Saved me from a real mess.
Grandmother, I love Ning. He is someone I can entrust my life to.
Shou Li, you're hopelessly stubborn. Come back with me. No.
Grandmother, you once said no mortal has ever passed the Fox Clan's 3 trials. He passed them all. Why are you still stopping us?
So what if he passed? He is just a penniless, feeble scholar. And you are our Fox Clan's only saintess. One day, you'll lead the entire Fox Clan. He is not worthy.
Grandmother.
If I can't spend my life with Ning, I'd rather give up being Saintess.
What did you say?
I never thought Xiao Li would even renounce her Saintess title for me.
To win one true heart.
And never part till our hair turns white. Grandmother, please grant us your blessing.
Shou Li, how utterly obstinate you are. It seems this man cannot be allowed to stay.
Nos.
Don't.
Xiao Dai. Xiao Ling.
Shou Li, did you really do this for him? And throw away your life?
Xiao Li, how are you?
I'm fine.
Doing this for me, was it worth it? No woman has ever treated me like this. Who says humans and demons can't be together? Even among demons, true love exists, Xiao Li. I will never let you down.
If there is trouble, come at me!
Let Xiao Li go.
What a pair of lovesick fools.
Scholar!
Do you truly wish to spend your life with Xiao Li?
I do.
A penniless scholar like you, as son-in-law to our Fox Clan, that is pure delusion.
But if grandmother will bless our union.
I'll do whatever it takes.
I hear you're heading to the capital for the imperial exams. If you become the top scholar, the Zhuangyuan, and take Xiao Li as your bride, then I'll consent to your marriage.
It is settled.
Husband, go to the exams without worry. I've asked someone to look after sister-in-law.
Xiao Li, you've gone to such trouble.
The pain of a severed tail is like having one's heart dug out. Once you're back with the Fox Clan, be sure to rest and recover.
With you leaving on this journey, we won't see each other for a long time. This is the token of our Fox Clan's leader. Most lesser demons won't dare provoke you. Will it keep you safe on the road, husband?
If you give it to me, what about you?
You needn't worry. My love, grandmother and I are returning to the Fox Clan. I won't need it for now.
With this, it is as if you're by my side.
Once I take first place in the exams,
I'll definitely return with a 10-Lai red bridal procession and marry you with full honors.
Husband, Xiao Li.
To save money, I'm lodging in this rundown temple again.
Why are there so many ruined temples in ancient times?
Young master, this humble woman has lost her way. May I lodge here for the night?
Another test.
Xiao Li, trying to test if I'll stray on the road, are you?
Miss, who are you?
This humble woman is from Yihang Courtyard.
You're a courtesan.
A prostitute, huh?
You think I'm a prostitute?
Out in the dead of night, dressed so scantily, trying to seduce man. You can't say you're a respectable woman, can you?
This humble woman is no prostitute. I'm from the Yihong courtyard, the concubine kept by Squire Wang in the rear residence.
Isn't that basically the same as being a prostitute? Besides, you're not even as respectable as a prostitute.
What?
Prostitutes are driven by circumstance, but you chose to be a homewrecker and debase yourself. So you're even less noble than a prostitute.
Ew.
Stop trying to seduce me. Close the door on your way out.
You're really kicking me out!
No need to test me. You're a beauty, but I'm not interested. Your heart belongs only to Xiao Li, does it?
Then I'm tempted to take a risk and try.
Why are you so shameless, woman?
Believe it or not, I will smoke you.
Come on! Come and smoke!
It stands to reason that I should really beat you for a cheap woman like you.
But I'm afraid of getting my hands dirty.
What?
You and I will slap you down, in case you get any disease.
Oh, you!
You go out. Don't delay me from reading books. And I will achieve fame.
Nurse!
He didn't leave yet.
I said, I want to read a book. Are you annoyed?
He looked quite scared. Should he be happy? Aren't you talking nonsense? It is quite handsome. We haven't seen it for a long time. Such a good-looking, handsome guy. The last time I saw such a good-looking person, it was Pan An.
Where is this?
Why are people here asking this question? I wouldn't have asked anything else. I thought he was handsome and an interesting person, but I didn't expect him to be unbearable. Or Bai Zhui is more intentional. I prefer Levi's freedom. The waterfall cascades down 3,000 feet, as if the Milky Way has fallen into the sky.
Who are you?
Can't you see it? We are.
Black and white impermanence.
Are black and white impermanence women?
Who told you black and white impermanence had to be men?
Who would have thought black and white impermanence would be two stunning beauties? If black and white impermanence say so.
I must be dead.
You guessed. Right.
Smart and handsome. What a rare combination.
I never thought I'd die here before I could take first place in the exams and make it back to the modern world.
So cold.
I'll take you somewhere warm.
Where?
You were just scared to death by the ghost, Ni Xiaoqian. We're taking you to reincarnate.
Reincarnate? Wouldn't I become a baby?
Yes, otherwise. Why would it be called reincarnation?
Will I still remember my past?
Before reincarnation, you cross the Naihe Bridge and drink Mengpo soup. After you drink, you won't remember anything.
No, I can't forget!
Forgetting makes things easier. Why do they always ask you and not me? Because I'm prettier.
No, I won't go! I won't forget!
No, come along. Any later and your mother will have a difficult labor.
Please, sisters.
Could you spare me?
Look at this handsome lad. It has been ages since I was this soft-hearted.
You want to let him go.
Haven't we accidentally let a few go before? What if Yang Wang finds out he'll dock our performance bonus? Money makes even ghosts turn the mill. He just died. And no one's burning Jaws paper for him.
Sisters, I don't have any money right now.
Is there any other way?
Then pledge yourself to us.
Huh. With ghosts.
We sisters are peerless beauties. And you still balk.
No.
How do you have the Fox Clan's token? What is your connection to the Fox Clan?
Sintes Xiao Li of the Fox Clan. She's my fiancée.
Who would have thought this kid is the Fox Clan son-in-law? We can't afford to offend them.
What do we do?
How about we give the Fox Clan some face and send him back to the world of the living? And what if he is lying to us? The Fox Clan's token never leaves her person.
He is just a scholar.
Unless the Sanctus gave it to him herself, how could he possibly have the jade thumb ring? Makes sense. Let's do the Fox Clan this favor. There'll be benefits for us down the line.
But what about King Yama?
King Yama's performance bonus can't compare to what the Fox Clan can offer. For the Fox Clan's sake, we'll let you return to the world of the living.
Thank you, ladies, for your great kindness.
In the future, when I, Ning, pass away and meet you two again, I'll be sure to repay you.
If decades pass after you die, we sisters can't afford to wait that long.
Right, if you truly want to repay us, once you're back among the living, just put in a good word for us with the Saintess.
Of course, of course.
I'm back.
Why does it feel like I just had a dream?
Young Master!
I've lost my way. Might I stay the night here?
Here we go again!
Seductive ghosts. Feed on men's yang energy.
Weakness, falling in love.
This female ghost's weakness is also falling in love.
Looks like I'll have to use the same tactic I used on the young master before to deal with her.
It is late, and the road is perilous. You're dressed so lightly. You must be freezing.
How about I help warm you up?
Young Master, I'm so cold.
I beg the young master to take pity on me.
Hold me tighter, and you won't feel cold.
Young Master, you're so naughty.
If a man isn't a little bad, women won't love him.
Young Master, you're awfully alluring. I quite like it.
Such a beauty should exist only in the heavens. Yet she fell to earth as but one. The instant I first set eyes on you, love had already taken deep root.
I thought you were such a proper scholar. Turns out you're a brash rascal too.
Do you smell something burning?
No, nothing smells burned.
Really not. But my heart
has already been set ablaze by you.
It's the first time I've heard someone flirt like this for a scholar. You have quite a sweet tongue.
My tongue is sweet because my heart is. And my heart is sweet because it holds you.
You wrong me. It's not just sweet talk.
I'm not good with words. I can't do slick talk. These lines are all stitched together with genuine feeling.
From the heart, is it? Then say a bit more, let me hear it.
I wager you must play the zither. Otherwise, you couldn't have plucked my heartstrings so easily. I have a superpower, being super into you.
Keep going.
Do you know the difference between you and the stars in the sky? What's the difference? The stars are in the sky, but you're in my heart. I've unleashed a lifetime's worth of cheesy pickup lines. Ancient girls are easy to fool. She should be moved by now, right?
Young Master!
How many girls have you tricked with such honeyed words?
How could any other girl compare to you? You're the one, and only in my heart.
Don't think a few honeyed phrases can fool me. The men I've seen.
If not 1,000, then at least 800. All men are heartless and fickle. Songbag, die!
Ouch! Hey, okay, you female ghost who doesn't eat oil and salt.
Wow! The young master smells so good. I don't know if it will be so fragrant when you enjoy it later.
I'm telling you.
This is the token of the head of the Fox Clan. The Saintess of the Wu Clan is my fiancée. Aren't you afraid of offending the Fox Clan?
Oh, plain jade thumb ring.
Scared now.
If you know what is good for you, leave quickly. In the future, I'll put in a good word for you with the Fox Clan, so you won't have to be a pitiful wandering ghost.
Oh my, I'm so scared. The Fox Clan may be formidable. Do you think I'm a pushover?
An interesting soul is one in a million. You're just a good-looking shell empty inside. What a pity. Such a pity.
What do you mean?
With a face like a heavenly fairy, I thought you were a transcendent ghost maiden. I didn't expect you to be so vulgar.
Looks like you're no different from ordinary female ghosts.
What did you say?
You really said I'm no different from an ordinary female ghost.
Yes. Explain yourself.
Hey, listen. How many years have you been a female ghost?
100 years.
In these 100 years, you've drained plenty of men's young energy, haven't you? Is it always the same: seduce first, then deceive?
So why?
Boring. How boring.
Your bookworm.
What on earth do you mean?
I didn't expect that these past 100 years you've done the same thing over and over, feeding on men's young energy.
Not a shred of creativity.
How? Annoying.
Yes.
What is creativity?
What's the fun in leeching young energy through lies and trickery? There's no challenge in that at all.
How about a challenge? Want to play something thrilling?
What kind of thrill?
Let's play a game.
Whoever loses a round takes off one piece of clothing. By the end, I won't have a single stitch left. And I won't even blink. I'll let you drain my yang. How about it?
Trust you to come up with such a lewd game.
Dare to play.
And what if I end up with nothing on?
Then, you let me go. How do I know you won't pull any tricks?
Big sis, you're a ghost. You can soar and vanish. There's nothing you can't do. I'm just a frail little scholar.
How could I possibly outplay you?
True enough.
You tell me. So what's the game?
It's called Two Little Bees.
Two little bees buzzing through the flowers. Flying up, flying down, flying left, flying right.
Bus! Bus!
Ah! You lost! Take it off! Again! Two little bees buzzing in the flowers.
Flying up, flying down, flying left, flying right.
Bus! You lost again. Off with it. Again.
Two little bees buzzing in the flowers.
Flying up, flying down, flying left, flying right.
Buzz! Buzz clap! Clap! You lost again!
But I've got no clothes left. What else can I take off?
If there's nothing left to take off, then what do you want to do?
Then two little bees buzzing in the flowers.
Flying up, flying down, flying left, flying right.
It's stall.
We actually played games all night.
Oh, yeah, daylight already. You can really keep at it.
No more. No more. It's dawn. I have to head back.
Oh, go on then. Remember what you promised me.
I never promised.
Who said? It is settled. Who is won?
Even like this, you still haven't lost.
Anyway, if I say there is no winner yet, then there is no winner yet.
The first night. Keep playing. All right. All right.
Whoever doesn't show up is a coward.
Playing nice with ghosts all night is exhausting. Charlie is naive and adorable. So easy to fool. I wonder how that little fox is holding up. I still kind of miss him. The ghost girl doesn't dare come out during the day. When he goes to the ruined temple at night and finds I'm gone, he probably won't be able to catch up.
Young master.
Didn't you say you'd come to the ruined temple tonight and keep playing with me?
Yeah. Granny. You're my one and only Granny.
Good grandson.
Then keep playing Little Bees with me.
I'll keep you company and play with you all night again tonight. Tomorrow, I won't be able to make the journey. I still have to rush for the exam.
If you don't keep me company, I'll drain you dry. If you don't keep me company, I'll drain you dry.
If I'm going to be tormented to death by you, I'd rather make it quick.
Take my word for it.
If I drain you just because you tell me to, wouldn't that make me lose face? I don't feel like draining you right now.
Little ghost girl.
You can't bear to drain me. Have you started to fall for me?
Absolutely not stop talking nonsense.
Really? No.
Of course. So.
Man, there isn't a single good one among you.
What? A pity.
Then why is your face so red?
Quit your nonsense.
Li Xiaoqian, I finally caught you.
And Tricia, why won't you stop haunting me?
Don't even think about escaping again.
Are you Yan Jixia? Are you Ni Xiaoqian?
Whoa! Why does this plot feel so familiar? Why does this plot feel so familiar?
Prepare to die!
Yan Tricia, why do you keep coming after me?
I'm an exorcist. I will never allow you to harm the human world.
I've never harmed the human world.
These men
Are all lecherous, despicable scum.
they deserve to be eliminated.
I did a good deed.
Sophistry, harming people, is still harm. I act to enforce heaven's justice. Ah.
Xiaoqian! Go!
Hey, let me go!
Xiaoqian, go!
If you don't let me go, don't blame me if I get rough with you.
If you have the guts, kill me! Just don't harm Xiaoqian!
Thank you.
You foolish scholar! She is a ghost who specializes in draining men's.
I know.
But he didn't drain me.
If I'd been a step late, he would have sucked you dry. Ghosts have no humanity.
Hey, brother.
Do you know what a mission is?
Of course. My mission is to vanquish monsters and demons.
If your mission is to vanquish monsters and demons, then my mission is to protect Xiaoqian. Because my surname is Ning.
What does that have to do with the surname Ning?
Brother, you don't get it. This is fate.
Why are you following me?
Ni Xiaoqian has feelings for you. She'll definitely come looking for you.
I'll have him wrapped around my finger in no time. You're overthinking it. He is into me.
Still, with a Taoist exorcist tailing me, the whole way couldn't be any safer.
Ghost! 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 Ghost!
Sir, are you alright?
There is a ghost! There is a ghost!
Ni Xiaoqian, sir? You said there's a ghost inside.
What does that ghost look like?
I saw it with my own eyes. The ghost had tangled hair and was clad in red. It flew around my house all night.
Ni Xiaoqian is dressed in white, and she only drains the yang energy of men. She shouldn't be scaring an elder.
Let's go take a look. Hey, you two.
Sir, there's no need to be afraid. This is Yan Jixia, a master exorcist. He can certainly help you.
Master, I beg you, please save us. My son was scared witless. He's still not in his right mind.
Sir. Up you get. Don't worry. Leave this to me. Ha ha ha. Sir, how long has this female ghost been appearing?
3 days ago, 2 bright red characters for death suddenly appeared on our front gate. They were as red as blood, even seeping down onto the ground, truly eerie. I thought it was someone's prank. So I wiped the words off. I didn't think much of it, nor did I take it to heart. But that very night, both my son and I broke out in dense red spots. The red spots would hurt one moment and itch the next. They tormented us. It was agony. My son went to see the physician, but the physician still couldn't find any cause.
Of course, a physician wouldn't.
These are ghost bite marks. You and your son have been targeted by a malevolent ghost.
A malevolent ghost! Please, I'm begging you, save us, mother and son!
Get up!
Such malevolent ghosts usually come to settle a score. Sir, have you offended anyone?
My son and I have depended on each other for decades. My son! His legs are disabled. He never goes out. And we live in a remote place. We don't deal with outsiders. We haven't wronged anyone.
This malevolent ghost.
Why would he torment this mother and child for no reason?
Ghosts have no humanity. All the more so, a malevolent one.
Ha!
That ghost even said, he'll be back tonight. Master, please, save us, mother and child.
Don't worry, with me here, tonight, I'll scatter that fiend's soul to the four winds.
Never to reincarnate.
Young Master Ning, this ghost is ruthless. We have to be fully prepared. Go to the paper shop for talisman slips and Joss money. I'll get up Aqua Mirror, and come find you in a bit.
Okay.
Boss, give me some Joss money and talisman slips.
Right away.
Here you go, sir. Your talismans and Joss money. I've got things to do in the back browse as you like.
Hey, why did you come here?
You let me go that day, so I came specially to thank you.
Shinjixi is right outside. Aren't you afraid of dying? Go, quickly.
So worried about my safety.
Is this really the time to joke?
Are you two helping that old lady catch the ghost tonight?
Yeah, that malevolent ghost has tormented that mother and child terribly. The old woman's child has been scared senseless. It is truly vile.
Her name is Xiaoshe. Do you know her?
Xiaoshe, no! Young Master Li, did you get everything you need?
Yanjixi is here. Go now.
Xiaoshe is their daughter-in-law. That mother and child owe him.
Young Master Ning, who were you talking to just now?
I was asking him if he'd come with me.
Come on, it is getting dark.
Xiaoshe isn't a malevolent ghost. It is that mother and child who owe him.
Ma'am.
Is Xiaoshe your daughter-in-law?
Xiaoshe is my daughter-in-law. Huff! A year ago! She died!
So how did she die?
She died from excessive blood loss during a miscarriage.
Granny, what happened?
Xiaoshe came here fleeing a famine. Although our family was poor, we took pity on her. We took her in out of kindness later. She married my son, becoming my daughter-in-law. After my son was married, I became the drudge they bossed around. I did all the work in the house. I never complained. But Xiaoshe despised me all the more. After I finished cooking, she'd make me go feed the pigs. When I came back from feeding the pigs, there wasn't even a scrap of leftover soup or rice on the table, left with no choice. I could only boil the pig feed in a pot and eat it. What?
How cool.
Later, I didn't even have pig feed to eat.
Hey! Are you a pig? Pig seeds and put on meat we can sell. What good are you? You old hack. Just a waste of firewood and fuel. Why be so picky about food?
And your son didn't intervene.
My son spoke up for me, and my daughter-in-law broke his leg for it.
That vicious Shu!
Later, Xiaoshe got pregnant. I was so happy. I thought I'd finally get to hold a grandson. I thought life would get easier. But Xiaoshe said there was one more mouth to feed. We needed money. She took in bundles of clothes, shoes, and socks to hawk on the street, then dumped all the work on me. I did needlework day and night. I slept less than 4 hours a day. I was hungry and drowsy. I really couldn't endure it anymore. Xiaoshi caught me. She grabbed a needle and came at me with it.
Torment a frail old woman like this! It is inhuman!
When winter came, there weren't even wild greens to eat. I thought, what is the point of living? So I went out, found a crooked-necked tree, and meant to hang myself. Xiaoshi came out of the privy and saw me. She cheered at me, saying I wasn't truly bent on dying, then helped me by putting out the news. But she lost her footing and fell hard.
She died from massive blood loss due to the pregnancy.
In the end, Xiaoshi died because of me.
Elder, how is any of this your fault? Those who do evil will be punished by heaven.
Yes, Elder. Don't blame yourself too much. She has committed countless wicked deeds. Even heaven can't stand it anymore.
If Xiaoshi comes to seek revenge, she can take my life. I only beg her not to hurt my poor son again.
A female ghost is stirring up trouble here!
You think bringing in help will make me afraid?
Heaven and earth, Qin Kun boundary art. This female ghost is far more powerful than I imagined. These ordinary tricks can't deal with her.
While alive, this vengeful soul could never let go of its resentment. In death it returned as a ghost solely for revenge. Weakness, iron chains. This, ghost, fierce chains.
Hold it off for a moment! I'll go find a weapon!
You wicked she-ghost! Harming others and yourself! Don't think you can keep doing evil!
Stinking Taoist! You're aiding the wicked!
Brother, hold it off for a moment! I'll go fetch a weapon!
Elder, do you have any iron chains at home?
Iron chains! Right!
Iron chains can restrain a she-ghost.
Yes. There are 2 iron chains in the pigsty.
Oh, I'll go get them now. Whatever happens, don't come out.
All right.
Ha!
Why would there be iron chains?
We use iron chains to raise pigs.
Hey!
Ah!
Stinking Taoist! Mind your own business!
Xiaoshi, I'm begging you. It is me who wronged you. Please spare my son.
You both must die!
I beg you. I was the one who killed you. Spare my son. Husband and wife shared deep bonds. 1 day together. 100 days of grace.
Husband and wife. Is he even worthy of that?
You evil ghost! Abused your mother-in-law during your lifetime, and after your death, you still want to kill them all! Today, I will let you lose your soul!
This female ghost is afraid of chains!
Master, you really have the ability.
Old man, the female ghost has been subdued. In the future, you don't have to worry about being afraid.
Master, this female ghost, how to deal with it?
Old man, what do you think?
Then let him be disheartened. You can't be reborn forever.
Old man,
Xiaoxi is your daughter-in-law anyway.
Isn't it too cruel to never be reborn?
Oh, I'm worried. Xiaoxia will come back for revenge. I'm already old. How many years do I have left? But my son is simple-minded. I can't stop worrying about him.
The elder is right, such a venomous she-ghost should have been scattered to dust long ago.
Hold it!
你小姐, you dare show up on your own!
Yeah, Chixia! So much for being a good man, using such despicable tactics.
Despicable? A wicked she-ghost lecturing me about despicable? Ridiculous!
Xiaoshu is a fierce wraith incarnate. If not for this iron chain, with your cultivation, you'd be no match for her. Do you know why she fears this chain? Where did this chain come from?
I took it from the pig pen.
There were iron chains in the pig pen. Doesn't that strike you as strange? These 2 iron chains. They were used to bind Xiaoxie while she was alive. Xiaoxie was an orphan from the neighboring village. When she went into the hills to pick wild greens, she ran into this old woman who'd lost her way. She kindly escorted her back home. Who would have thought she'd set her mind on evil? 'Cause her nearly 40-year-old son couldn't find a wife. She actually locked Xiaoxie in a pig cage to force her to bear a child for him.
Is that true?
You don't believe me? Then I'll show you. What exactly did Xiaoxie suffer while she was alive?
Wife, don't! I'm... I don't hurt prison.
Let me go! Let go of you!
Unless you give me a son!
It has been 3 months. You ate 3 months of food in vain, and your stomach didn't move at all. You, from now on, you will eat pig food.
Well.
Finally, she is pregnant. Our Liu family has an heir. Son, you did great.
Mother, from now on,
don't let her eat pig slop anymore.
Right. Oh, I can't let my grandson be mistreated. I need to buy some tonics to build him up.
Right.
Now, just bear with it. Don't touch her again. You hear me? My grandson! I told you to show some restraint. How could you be so foolish?
Hey, Shito, it is him! Who seduced me? Him!
I'll kill you, you cursed jinx!
You seduced me! You seduced me! Then you seduced my son! You seduced my son!
I'll beat you to death! You damn jinx, hit him!
Yes. It is boring.
Why didn't you beat me? Deserved. Who told you not to keep my grandson? Drag him to the back mountain. Go feed the wolf. See?
These are Xiaoxi's real experiences before her death.
This black-hearted mother and son. Reverse black and white. Distort the facts. Xiaoxi is kind enough to send you off. You are not human.
Heavenly. Red hero. You know, the human heart is sometimes more evil than the ghost. There are good and benevolent people. There are wicked and treacherous people. Thanks to your life of justice, slaying demons and eliminating demons. What kind of righteous person are you?
Xiaoqian is right. Xiaoxi suffered inhuman torture during her lifetime. He has never harmed anyone since. He is not a ghost. He was just a poor ghost.
The reason why Xiaoxiu can be reincarnated, it was because the black-hearted mother and son threw her in the back mountain. His body being eaten by wild wolves. A festering grudge lingered and would not fade. Only then did it become a vengeful spirit. Yeah, Chixia! Do you still mean to scatter his soul to oblivion?
Master. I know my sins are grave, When I die, I'll go to the underworld to atone. But if Xiaoshui isn't eliminated, my son and I are as good as dead. Master, please save us.
The evils you've committed, even in the underworld, you could never atone for them all.
Hero Yen, you've devoted your life to slaying demons and vanquishing evil. But ghosts, like people, can be good or bad. It's not ghosts that are terrifying, but the heart wrapped in flesh.
It's all my fault. I knew only to cultivate the Tao, but never truly understood the Tao. Without understanding the Tao, one cannot enter it. Without entering it, one cannot attain it. I still need to return and continue my cultivation. You old crow! You deliberately concealed your wrongdoing. Afterward, I sincerely repented. And to end up like this now, I have only myself to blame. Nin Xiaoshe, I hope you'll conduct yourself well from now on.
Thank you both for helping me fulfill my wish for revenge.
No need for thanks, Miss Xiaoshui.
I'm sorry. Before I knew the truth, I tried to bind you with iron chains. I was blinded by greed. Please, forgive me.
Please don't say that.
What will you do next?
Since I can't return to life, I'll just drift along.
Wouldn't that make you a wandering, lonely ghost?
So long as I can fulfill my wish, I ask for nothing else.
I have a way.
Black and white impermanents are here. I've got to slip away.
Young Master Ning, when will you summon us two sisters? Did the saintess hear of the good deeds we've done and want to thank us? Well, isn't this that poor wretch?
Ladies, I sought you out for this very matter. I earnestly beg you to help Xiaoshui be reborn as a human.
Impossible. Impossible.
You too must know what Xiaoshui went through. Please, have mercy and help her.
As a woman, I do sympathize with Xiaoshi, but she wasn't properly laid to rest after she died. Wolves tore her remains to pieces. Her body is incomplete, so she can't enter the cycle of rebirth.
Alas, if it was simple, I wouldn't trouble you two. You two are the very image of chivalry, beauty, and brains in equal measure. Please help her, will you?
But of course, if we had no skills, how could we walk between the realms of yin and yang? Sister! This scholar flatters you with a few words, and you're already getting carried away.
Only a woman truly empathizes with another woman. What befell Xiaoshui enrages both mortals and gods. If you two help her, then when you ascend to immortality one day, you'll be revered by all.
It's not that there's no way.
It's just that if you want Xiaoshui to be reborn.
Please, speak freely.
Young Master Ning, last time we sisters let you off the hook, the King of Hell found out and docked our performance ratings for 6 months. If we help you again this time, our whole year's work will be for nothing. Exactly if our performance is wiped out for the year, we'll be living on air.
Ladies, as long as you can help Xiaoshui be reborn, I'll do whatever it takes.
Do you know why the Fox Clan holds such high standing? Why no outsider dares offend us? Because the Fox Clan is powerful, your cultivation profound and your wits keen, and the women of the Fox Clan are all stunning. By the way, Fox Clan women keep their looks thanks to the Fox Spirit, Jade. Yes. The Fox Spirit Jade not only preserves youth, it also enhances one's cultivation. The Fox Clan never passes this jade to outsiders. What if we got our hands on one too?
You two really beat around the bush. All for the Fox Spirit Jade. If it's the Fox Spirit Jade you want, just say so. Why all the circling? Aren't you tired?
He asked if we're tired. Not at all. Not at all. We sisters are always reserved. We never ask outright.
As long as I give you the Fox Spirit Jade, you'll help Xiaoshui reincarnate.
Since young Master Ning insists on gifting it, we black and white impermanents keep our word.
Don't worry, ladies. In due time, I'll present the Fox Spirit Jade.
Your trip to the capital for the exams will take at least 2 months. We can't wait that long. Even if we could wait, Xiaoshu so can't. What should we do? Young Master Ning!
Thank you for going to such trouble. I, Xiaoshui, don't wish to burden you. Let me remain a free, wandering lone ghost.
Xiaoshui, don't worry. I have a way.
Ladies,
you must know the value of this jade thumb ring. I'll entrust it to you now. Take it to Xia Li, and she'll grant whatever you ask.
May I hold this? Good. Very good.
I'll write a letter for you to take along as well. Xiao Li knows my handwriting. Then nothing can go wrong.
Young Master Ning is indeed thoughtful.
Ladies, now tell me how I can help Xiao Shui reincarnate.
Xiao Shui's body can't be pieced back together. She's lingered on only from a breath of bitter resentment. If you wish to be reborn, you must endure the torments of the 18 levels of hell.
To the 18 levels of hell. Gee, that won't do.
What's the rush? I haven't finished yet. Exactly. No patience at all.
Please, go on.
If you don't want to descend to the 18 levels of hell, a living person in the world of the living must set up a cenotaph for Xiao Shi, burn joss paper for 7 days straight, then have a temple chant sutras to deliver her soul for another 7 days.
Just like that.
Simple! This method is forbidden by the underworld. If King Yama finds out, we'll be done for. If you do the offerings in the world of the living, we have to conduct them in the netherworld at the same time. In the netherworld, it's a grand rite 7 days of paper offerings. We sisters are risking our lives to help you.
Yes, thank you both.
Come with us. Young Master Ning, thank you. If there's a next life, I'll surely repay you.
Ladies, please make sure Xiao Shui is reborn into a good family.
Don't worry. This time we'll see her into a household where her life will be smooth, safe, and joyful. Hurry along. Any later and your mother might have a difficult labor. Bookworm! To save Xiao Shui, you even gave away your jade thumb ring. Didn't expect you to be so kind.
What? You want me to help you be reborn as a human too?
I don't want to be reborn as a human.
Even Yan Shixia has stopped chasing you. Why are you still following me?
Because I feel like it. Do you own this road or something? You can walk it, but I can't.
It's scorching. You lady ghosts are most afraid of sunlight, so why insist on coming out with a parasol?
Because I want to.
Don't tell me you've fallen for me.
And what if I have? Who says I can't fall in love with you? I like you. So what?
You really don't play by the rules, do you?
Bookworm! Marry me!
You know I already have a fiancée. I promised to Xiao Li that once I take first in the exams, I'd marry her.
I don't mind. She can be the main wife and I'll be the concubine. She gets knights 1, 3, and 5. I'll take 2, 4, and 6.
I'm afraid Xiao Li will cripple me.
What are you afraid of? It is normal for a man to have 3 wives and 4 concubines.
Hey! Just look at you. Don't come out in daylight. The sun's about to melt you. I'm going to that inn up ahead to rest. Don't follow me.
Bookworm, it is just placing first in the exams, isn't it? I can help you.
Help me? How are you going to do that? What? Were you some great talent when you were alive?
I'm a ghost. Remember, no one can see me. I'll slip into the exam hall and steal the questions for you.
Why are you staring at me?
You bookworm. You're actually quite good looking.
Only now you notice. Even Black and White Impermanence said, I'm as handsome as Pan An.
Young Master Ning, share.
You probably want to suck my young energy. Of course not.
People really like you.
What if you accidentally inhale it?
Rest assured. I'll control the intensity.
What happened to Xiao Shui after she was reincarnated?
Xiao Shui, this time her life is good, and she has been reincarnated to be rich. People, her parents doted on her in every way.
Black and White is impermanent, and it is really reliable. I hope Xiao Shui can be happy in the future.
So, why are you changing the subject? I'm afraid I will eat you! Young Master Ying is worth a fortune on a spring night. Young Master! Don't disappoint.
Xiaoqian, better not come out in the daytime. The sun is too fierce. You won't be able to bear it.
But I want to keep you company. I'll go with you to the capital for the imperial exam. Otherwise, you can sleep by day and come out at night.
Do you take me for a bat that hides by day and comes out at night? I still need to study during the day.
At this rate, you'll be wiped out before we even reach the capital. Why not head there first and wait for me? There are hundreds of thousands of candidates heading to the capital for the Imperial exam this time. The inns must already be packed. We've already been delayed so many days because of Xiaoshu's matter. If we don't make haste, I'm afraid we'll end up sleeping on the streets. Go to the capital first and book me a room at an inn.
But I'm worried about you.
Don't worry. In another 2 hours, I'll reach Qingshan town. Once I've collected the rent from the old estate, I'll head to the capital to meet you.
All right, then I'll go to the capital and wait for you. Be sure to stay safe.
We've seen all kinds of demons and spirits along the way.
What is so frightening about him?
No matter how you look at it, this house doesn't seem inhabited. Ma'am! Why is this house in such ruin? Is no one living here?
This is a haunted house.
A haunted house? Ah.
This place has been deserted for 3 years. 3 years ago, a family of 7 died unnatural deaths. And after that, everyone who went inside never came out again. Little by little, this place became a haunted house. No one dared to go near.
Our house has now become a haunted house.
Young master, we mustn't go in. This house lets you in, but not out. There are ghosts inside.
No, need to be afraid. If a male ghost shows up, I cut him down. If it is a female, we share a bed.
Are you really not afraid of ghosts?
You should ask the ghosts if they're afraid of me.
Another short-lived one.
So beautiful.
How come there's not a speck of dust on it?
It's been 3 years.
I finally found you.
Huh, what?
Young master, I have waited 3 years for you.
Waited 3 years for me. Do you know me? Though you do look a bit familiar. I feel like I've seen you somewhere. Beautiful. So beautiful. The zither sounds like celestial music. Utterly intoxicating.
Born of the lotus, I can entrust myself to no one but you, young master.
Ah! You stepped out of the painting!
Young master, you are gifted and handsome.
I am fortunate!
So I stepped down from the painting to meet you.
No wonder you looked a bit familiar. Then are you human or a ghost? You walked out of a painting, so you can't be human. Then are you a demon or a ghost?
Why be hung up on that? A fine night is all too short. May I attend to you, young master?
A great beauty. I've already been through this routine twice. Can't you women do anything besides flaunting your looks? There's nothing fresh about it.
Flaunt my looks.
Yes!
Aside from flaunting my looks, I can't do anything else.
Grudge spirits. Their resentment runs so deep it can't be resolved, so they're trapped in the painting. Weakness, their grudge.
A grudge spirit's weakness is its resentment. So how do I undo that?
Great beauty. What lingering grievance do you carry?
What do you mean by resentment?
It is
Whatever you can't put to rest.
What I can't let go of is sharing a blissful night with you.
Hey, why is your mind always on sleeping?
Since we're not sleeping, I'll head back then.
Ha! Why are you going back?
Don't you want to drain my young energy?
We won't be able to collect the rent. Let's keep going to the capital.
If we leave, we won't get to see that great beauty again. What a pity.
Xiaoqing is still waiting for me in the capital.
Come on, let's keep moving.
Goodness! This downpour might last all day.
It is not that I don't want to leave. The weather just isn't cooperating. I have no choice but to reluctantly stay one more night.
Huh. You scared me. You walk without a sound. Don't you?
Judging by your look, you must be a scholar headed to the capital for the exams. Why didn't you set out during the day? Could it be, young master, that you can't bear to part with me?
It rained during the day, so I couldn't set off.
With a beauty like you here, how could I bear to leave?
If the gentleman is willing, and the lady is too, let's not squander this fine night again.
Don't rush. Let's start with a simple introduction. Then we can get to know each other more, intimately.
Not sleeping then.
Before we sleep, you should at least tell me your name. A beauty who could topple a city if I bed you in such a muddle. Wouldn't that be a crying shame?
You're awfully curious.
I'm only curious about you. I'm only curious about you.
My name is Liang Shao.
I grew up in poverty. My parents sold me into a brothel.
You were a courtesan?
Later, a wealthy patron took a fancy to me, and he paid to redeem me. From then on, I became a concubine in the squire's household. But the first wife was jealous of my youth and beauty, and of the master's favor for me. She secretly poisoned my food.
So you were poisoned to death. Then bound yourself to the painting to prey on people.
How can you say I harmed anyone?
Everyone who comes into this house gets trapped here, and has their young energy drained by you, don't they?
I didn't trap them. They gave themselves over to pleasure, couldn't pull themselves free, and refused to leave.
Only because you tempted them.
Young Master Ying, you could have left in broad daylight, and yet you didn't leave either, did you?
Sly.
If those men weren't so besotted with beauty, how would they have ended up like this? In the end, doesn't it come down to their lack of willpower?
You make a good point. I can't even argue with that.
That is the end of the story.
Time to sleep.
Speaking of something so painful from your own past.
And yet, you show no reaction.
It is as if you're talking about someone else.
You're lying to me, aren't you?
You sly scholar! Teasing me again.
Hey, why slip back the moment we disagree? Don't be so petty, stay and chat a while.
Young Master Ning!
You wouldn't make merry with me. Why haven't you left today? Has it started raining again?
No, it is not raining today. The weather is clear.
I thought you were different. Turns out you're also swayed by desire.
I still won't share a pillow with you tonight. If you want to drain my young energy,
you can take it. By force.
If I wanted to use force.
How could you have survived 3 more nights? For more than 100 years, I have never forced any man. You're not like those men.
Go!
That is the imperial seal of the Ming court. You're just a lowly singing courtesan. How could the imperial household have a portrait made of you? You say you've been trapped inside a painting for over 100 years. How did you end up here?
I want to know the truth.
Young Master Ning!
Beauty brings calamity.
Aren't you afraid you'll lose your way and sink too deep?
Beauty brings calamity.
Many emperors and generals have blamed their own failures on women. All this talk of beauty brings calamity is laughable. It is just men making excuses for their own incompetence.
I didn't expect young Master Ning to be so perceptive.
King Zhou lit the beacons to coax a smile from Daji, making sport of the feudal lords.
And the realm fell.
Everyone says Daji, the fox enchantress, bewitched her lord. Was it not King Zhou's own debauchery and misrule? And Li Longji was himself extravagant and lecherous. What did that have to do with Yang Guifei? And they even say the Ming fell because of a single Chen Yuanyuan. If Wu Sangui had been loyal to the Ming, even if you assembled the 4 great beauties for him, he still wouldn't have opened the gates to the Qing.
Thank you, young Master Ning,
for speaking in my defense and clearing an injustice left unredressed for ages.
After the Ming-Qing dynastic change, you're still as beautiful as a celestial maiden. If I'm not mistaken, you are indeed Chen Yuanyuan.
I've endured the world's scorn. Everyone pinned the blame for a dynasty's fall on me. No one understands the injustice I've suffered.
I never expected young Master Ning to have such courage and insight. Since young Master Ning wishes to know the truth, then let me tell you my story.
I'm all ears.
Back then I was sent into the palace to attend Emperor Chongzhen.
The emperor praised my beauty. He even specially summoned an imperial painter to paint my portrait.
He was the emperor, but in my heart.
He was no different from the young lords who used to frequent the brothel.
He skipped court for 3 straight days.
He stayed with me in my bedchamber the whole time.
He said that from now on,
none of the concubines or noble ladies in the palace would ever catch his eye again.
On the 4th day,
after he returned from court,
he suddenly lashed out at me. Beauties bring down kingdoms.
You're the temptress who brings ruin to the realm. You were in the palace 3 days, and the rebel Lai Zikang took 3 cities.
Your Majesty!
I am an enlightened ruler. I must not indulge in beauty. I must not become a foolish tyrant. Go! I don't want to see you again. Go! I don't want to see you again!
Beauties doom kingdoms. I'd say it is men who ruin a beauty's whole life. Beauties never had any choice at all.
Thank you, young Master Ning.
After leaving the palace, I returned to the residence of Lord Zhou, the imperial father-in-law. One day, Lord Zhou held a grand banquet for guests.
He made me come out to sing and dance for the guests.
Sigh!
That very night, I met Wu Sangui.
Beautifully played! Oh, you're so beautiful! I like you!
The emperor sent Wu Sangui to guard Shanhai Pass and forbade him to bring his family. So I stayed in the capital. Unexpectedly, Li Zicheng captured the capital.
The emperor, Chongzhen, on Coal Hill, hanged himself.
Truly, the greatest beauty under heaven!
Wu Sangui had already surrendered to Li Zicheng, but when he heard Li had seized me,
he led the Qing troops through the pass
and snatched me back.
I know, they say he flew into a rage for a beauty.
That is what they all say.
The realm of Great Ming.
Hundreds of thousands of soldiers and millions of commoners killed because of me, Chen Yuanyuan. Do I truly bear such a grievous sin? I've never done anything wicked. Not even a hurtful word.
Have I ever spoken?
But you were only a lowly courtesan. How could you decide a nation's fate?
Later, Wu Sangui was made Prince of Pingxi. He said my origins were known to all.
If he were to submit my name and ask His Majesty to confer a title, It would profane the court. He was now a prince of the first rank. He despised my Cortesan origins, unworthy of his majesty's lofty virtue. Only then did I understand.
His feelings for me.
In the end, they amounted to no more than that. I am an ill-omened woman. I bring misfortune to those around me. I hoped a lotus pure as ice and jade could cleanse the stains of half my life.
Thus a beauty of her age passed away. Truly, lamentable.
Perhaps my resentment ran too deep. After I died, my spirit attached itself to this painting, and by many twists and turns, I ended up here.
Young Master Ning!
I've been trapped in this painting for over 100 years. Every man I saw was one who lusted after beauty. Only you shine clear as the bright moon.
Your humble concubine
has no regrets in this life.
You are trapped by your attachment. Let it go now, and you'll find freedom. Why not be reborn as a human would? That'd be all right.
Only this painting has absorbed spiritual energy. Must be burned for me to be fully released. Would young Master Ning be willing to burn this painting?
Of course.
It has been over 100 years.
Everyone treats this painting as a treasure. No one could bear to burn it. I never thought young Master Ning would be so free of attachment.
You have my admiration.
Are you ready?
A sound for the ages is the hardest to find.
Thank you, young Master Ning. Farewell.
Stop!
Who are you?
Yuan Yuan! Yuan Yuan!
Your Highness!
Yuan Yuan, it has been over 100 years. I finally found you!
Your Highness, haven't you reincarnated?
I've been wandering the underworld, searching for any trace of you. Only when this portrait burned just now did I catch a trace of your presence. I never imagined you were in the painting all these years. No wonder I couldn't find you.
Your Highness flatters me.
Who are you? Why? Take back your words.
I am Ning Xuan, a student on my way to the capital to retake the exam.
You want to burn Yuan to death! You're courting death! Die!
Ha! Your Highness, it is not what you think.
Damn, it really is the hot-headed Wu Sangui so ruthless.
You're actually defending him!
Your Highness, you've misunderstood young Master Ning. He was trying to help me pass on and be reborn.
You want to reincarnate? No way! I've lingered in the underworld, searching for you for over 100 years. And I finally found you! You can't leave! Yuya, in a last life I was bound by rank and riches, and couldn't make you my lawful wife. In this life? Let's be together as husband and wife in the netherworld! Wouldn't that be bliss?
Don't believe his lies! You keep saying you love Yuan Yuan. But what have you actually done for her? You love her, yet you used her as the pretext for your rebellion, and made her bear the infamy of bringing ruin upon the realm. You claim to love her, yet you despised her origins, invoking the tale of a red-faced beauty. You rallied countless so-called righteous men, yet she died in tears. You're only using Yuan Yuan as your excuse.
You're talking nonsense! Yue, don't listen to his nonsense! You know, I love you! In our last life, I owed you too much! This time, let me make it up to you! Please, believe me!
You do have feelings for Yuan Yuan, but that paltry love is nothing compared to your lust for power. What you love most is power commanding from on high. True love is to let go and fulfill, not to possess.
You brat! Lying through your teeth, courting death! Ha!
Young Master Ning!
Brett, you really are up to no good! I'll send you to meet the King of Hell today! I'll send you to meet the King of Hell today!
Who dares lay a hand on my husband?
Husband, who is he?
It is a long story. I don't know how to explain it to you right now.
Husband, don't tell me you seduced another man's wife, and now he is here to settle the score.
The young lady really hits the mark. That man seduced my wife.
Xiaodi, it is not like that. Let me explain.
So you want to beat my husband to death? Courting death?
Behind your husband's back, you flirt around with other men. And you still defend him like this?
Nonsense. Don't listen to him. He is a heinous old scoundrel.
Stop trying to sow discord. I can judge my husband's character for myself.
Ha! Wife, you're amazing.
Yuan, be soft weapons and build with spirit. The more you struggle, the tighter it gets. Don't waste your strength.
Husband!
Ah, you all right?
I'm fine, my lady. It has been days. Your powers have grown.
Grandmother passed all her skills on to me. Taking down a mere little ghost is child's play.
This jade thumb ring has returned to you. Have you seen the black-robed man?
Black and White Impermanence came to me with the jade thumb ring. Only then did I learn what happened on your journey. Worried for you, I hurried over.
Good thing you came in time, or I'd have been killed by this old turtle today.
My love, did you miss me?
My lady.
All along the way, I thought of you every day.
Really? What?
My love!
There are people here. You two being all lovey-dovey. At least, consider other people's feelings. Shut up!
My lady. She is Chen Yuanyuan.
This old turtle is Wu Sangui. Let me tell you their story. Now you know I didn't seduce another man's wife, right?
So that's how it was. Sister Chen is so pitiful. What a selfish old turtle you are. My love, you really are kind. I knew I hadn't misjudged you.
My love!
Enough with the lovey-dovey! How about worrying whether I live or die?
Fine.
Do you want to die or to live?
Let me go! Let Yuanyuan and me live happily, as husband and wife!
My! You're ugly, but you sure have pretty dreams.
Yuanyuan, how do you plan to deal with him?
Yuanyuan, you know, I love you! Tell him!
Have him let me go!
We can still spend our lives together!
Yuanyuan, don't be taken in by his lies.
Yuanyuan!
My lord, only young Master Ning understands my grievances. I no longer wish to be Chen Yuanyuan. Whatever affection I had for you, your lordship, I desire freedom and release even more. I have let down His Highness's affections.
Just take it as repayment
for what your Highness owed me in our past life.
Shen Yuanyuan!
I've searched for you for over 100 years, and you're still this heartless!
Young Master Ning!
I shall return to the painting. Please continue burning the painting.
Are you sure about this?
I have no regrets.
Chen Yuanyuan, I order you not to leave!
Young Master Ning! Little Fox, I wish you both happiness!
No! Oh dear, benefactor!
Yay!
Yuanyuan!
Ha 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 ha! Yuanyuan!
Husband, has Sister Chen been set free?
Black and White Impermanence will take him to be reborn.
I heard from Black and White Impermanence that along the way you were awfully close to a female ghost named Xiaoqian.
Is that so?
You, Drake, hear me out.
Explain. I'm listening.
That Xiaoqian. She is deeply devoted to me. My lady, I'm sorry.
I won't meddle if you take concubines, but the principal wife must be me alone.
My lady, you agree?
My husband is handsome and exceptional, It is only natural others fancy him. I can't fend them all off, but no matter how many concubines you take, the position of principal wife is mine alone.
My lady truly has the poise of the principal wife. So magnanimous.
And, husband, what should we do with this old turtle?
Young Master Ning, what are you doing here?
Saintess, you're here too.
Thank you, Saintess, for bestowing the Fox Spirit Jade. This Fox Spirit Jade not only preserves youth, it has also greatly improved our cultivation.
Yes, ever since we used this Fox Spirit Jade, our skin has become baby soft, and it has gotten even firmer too.
And the Saintess bestowed so many other rare treasures as well. Young Master Ning, the Saintess, is truly devoted to you. Thank you, miss. Thank you, young Master Ning.
Yuan Yuan!
What a beautiful girl.
Beautiful, truly beautiful.
How long has it been since we saw a female ghost this beautiful? Not since we sent off Pan Jinlian back in the song. Have we seen one this pretty?
Sisters, I'll have to trouble you again.
Is this pretty ghost also missing parts of her body?
Young Master Ning, why do you always get yourself tangled in amorous ghostly debts?
I only ask you two to help her find a good family to be reborn into.
The Saintess has been so good to us. Such a small request is no problem at all.
The ghost this beautiful. Even if young Master Ning hadn't asked, we would still help her find a good family to be reborn into.
Beauty, come with us.
We'll get you reborn to a very good-looking couple.
And guarantee you'll be just as pretty when you're born.
Yes. You'll still be a great beauty when you're born. No, please. Help me find an ordinary family.
In my next life, I just want to be an ordinary, plain-looking person.
To be ordinary? Wouldn't that waste such good genes?
A beauty who moves one to pity.
Why don't you want to be beautiful anymore?
Sisters, grant her wish. Beauty isn't always a good thing.
Wait! Yuan Yuan, take me with you. Let's be reborn together.
You're Wu Sangui, the one who betrayed his country for personal gain.
Take me with you. In this life, I couldn't stay by Yuan Yuan's side. In the next life, we must be together.
You're an old traitor. You're quite devoted.
You want to cling to. Sisters, don't mind him. Just take Chen Yuanyuan to be reborn. That is all.
Husband, if Sister Chen has been reborn, what if that old bastard becomes a ghost and goes to harass her?
Then take him with you when you reincarnate. But forget about letting him be reborn as a human.
If not human, then what?
Wu Sangui was a notorious rebel and arch-traitor in life. Let him come back as a turtle.
Scourge for 1,000 years! Turtles, live long! We'll do as young Master Ning says. You'll find him a turtle to be reborn into.
I don't want to be a turtle, young Master Ning. I was wrong. Please be magnanimous. Don't hold a petty man's faults against me. Spare me. I swear I'll stop pestering Chen Yuanyuan and I won't reincarnate with her. Just don't make me a turtle.